right, we're back with the finals. Kyle's still on the left with Blackwings, and we got Jake on the right with a zombie hero mix.
And we have Trap, Dust, Shoot, the most skill card in the format.
Cyber Valley? Looks like a main deck in the Cyber Valley. You see the Rhoda, the Treeborn, and the Goblin. I can't really make out those other two.
I think this match is kind of irrelevant. I believe Kyle is the only undefeated at this point. So I think even if he loses, he's still the first seed at this point, which is how we've been doing the monthlies. Whoever finishes first place at the end of it all ends up getting the killer card at the end of it. So we'll see what happens. But we have a Cyber Valley and a pass. I feel like that's how Kyle typically plays Blackwings. He's more slow paced, maybe like 1 to 2 cards setting it, like taking his time.
Yeah.
Versus, I think I talked about it in the previous round of like how most Blackwing players are just like summon, set, go, and like
you can try to break my board.
Right, and just like you can like lose the game and just like lose a lot of cards. Versus like being more like tactical, like acknowledging your 1-for-1s, paying attention to what your opponent has, playing around that. Especially with the deck like Blackwings, like you almost always assume they have an Icarus attack, things like that, or maybe a Clue in hand. So being able to keep that illusion, keep that smoke screen of what do you have, and we have a card that's somewhat uncommon within Blackwings until recently. We have Book of Moon. I know that's one of Kyle's favorite cards, especially in a format that's you see a lot more trap stuns lately. So Book of Moon just says no to that, which is great. But we have a Regeki Break in response.
Yeah, but with his slow play, like he's still holding on to the Mirror Force and the Torrential. Like there's so few decks in this format that are just gonna like OTK you or something. So like you can let them make a board and then wait for your Torrential next turn. And
for sure.
Does he get his effect on the flip?
No, it's only normal or special.
Does he get his search if you book him?
Yeah, if you like normal summon, bottomless chain book.
Yeah,
it still resolves. Yeah. But Goblin Zombie milling the Shura, which could be good for a Blizzard, and fuels a potential Dark Arm later on. Sirocco off the top, killing the Stratos there. I'm curious if maybe
kind of got life points on the side here, but
I'm curious if killing the Goblin Zombie was the better play, just in case of like a synchro. But we do have the Kais here, chaining. So now Kyle has 3 Darks in graveyard. Searching the Plague Spreader there. I think he still has the Malicious in his graveyard.
So he still gets his effect even though
Dark Arm Dragon, okay.
The Goblin Zombie still goes off because of...
Yeah, so Goblin Zombie is like saying it. It's a mandatory effect.
Oh, okay.
And then Dark Arm Dragon. Popping 2. Attacking for 28. See if he has that cores again. Nope. Set 1 pass. He has the Icarus in his hand. The Blizzard as well. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely summoning the Blizzard, not the value there. Alright. I'd imagine going into Brionic here. Yep, Brionic. Priority, no Solemn. Bouncing that. He has the value live. Curious if you go for that or you just attack at this point. Barely seen any trap cards. Still has the Malicious Engrave. He has, I believe, the Plague in hand still, so his hand should be Plague and Dark Arm Dragon. And another like 1 or 2 cards. Yeah, going for the Armed Wing.
And then you're really only scared of what, like a Mirror Force?
Yeah, if you have it at this point. Because then otherwise, I mean, he makes a level 8 Synchro the next turn with Plague Malicious. And then that's, again, should be 3 Darks for Dark Arm Dragon to drop again. But I believe Kyle has an Icarus attack in his hand that he can use to try to counterattack at this point. Yeah, setting the Icarus attack and then passing. Return immediately. That's really good. Especially with Cyber Valley. Then we have the summoning of Plague Spreader, I think? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he still has the Malicious in his graveyard. Thinking about if he Icaruses at this point. Because if you pop the Plague, you can just summon it back. Because he has, I think, 2 cards? Or 2 or 3? Yeah, 3 cards for sure in his hand. I know Cyber Valley targets for cost as well. I feel like you... Because if you Icarus at this point, he can make... Yeah. Because I think if you hold it, he makes the like a Stardust.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess you do this to keep him off the wALiE doing that, and then getting more plays off of the Goblin Zombie. But I don't think there's a way that Kyle can come back from this. You know, play against a zombie, make a Brionica your own, or even a Goyo, and then you get your own Surge off Goblin Zombie, probably like a Zombie Master. There's no way you can come back from that. Next game. Sure, off the top.
Ooh, the sided Nobleman.
Yeah, Nobleman's pretty good. But I think we'll see.
I don't think he had any
why.
Raikos, but like the setting a Goblin Zombie or pure
Turtle or something
turtle,
like that. Yeah. Oh, yep. Diva Malicious. Oh, Oppression. That's really good.
No, that kills that Diva, but the other one doesn't come out, right?
Correct. It negates and destroys it, yeah. Curious if he plays the Gilman. I don't think he does. And then does shoot off the top.
Does shoot.
We have a Greffer. Oh, he does play Gilman. It's in his hand. So he would have gotten a Diva there. Go back to wALiE, I guess. Stop him from slowing down. Treeborn, Gilman, and Greffer. You probably don't even set a monster, so you don't activate the Shura here. Oh, okay. I guess it depends on what your back row is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, because then he's just going to negate it.
Nah, you can't negate...
battle phase.
In the damage step, yeah. You can't negate Shura, Gores. You can do, like, Battle Fader, because that's on Attack Declaration.
Oh, okay.
I'm curious as to what his set card is. Maybe a Regeki Break or something? Because it's definitely not an attack card like a Deep Prison or a Mirror Force. He would have played that, I think. Gilman off the top, yep. So you still know he has a Greffer in hand. Attacking for 9, unless his back row is something. Icarus. Bottomless, okay, yep.
Can you bottomless in damage step?
No.
So Gores is pretty safe. Absolutely. Almost always.
Yep. Up and he top deck the Gores. Yep. You can see Kyle raging there. He's just
Guys
so
didn't even want to play this game.
Nah, because like he knew everything. Like he just drew the Gores. Like I mean, you hate to see it. His Icarus is gone.
Oh, what's this fake card's name? It's Bliss.
Yeah, Kyle just slamming the table. Oh man. All right. See what we got. Yep. No Kalut, no battle card. And now he's on the receiving end of his oppression. If he tops like something like Blizzard or something, he can't really. And he has the Nobleman there, can't do anything. I think he drew a Sirocco there. Yeah, Blizzard, yep, that card's dead. He has a DD Crow, that card is not good. I mean, you just hate to see it just because he drew the Gores. I mean, he could have drawn almost anything else. I think there's a Heavy Storm there too. Maybe it's worth Heavy Storming and then Blizzard into like another Brio play like last game.
Yeah, but are you gonna Brio your Gores and?
Yeah, I mean, at least knowing about Gores, it's easier to play around it. But you do have to commit a lot of cards to that play. Let's see what he does though. Because at least the Crow, like that can stop the Malicious in his graveyard, or if he wants to hold it for like Plague Spreader or something. He's on the hero stuff too, so like maybe in response to like a Miracle Fusion. Definitely in predicament. Probably contemplating if he plays the Heavy Storm or not, I'd imagine. To do like a Blizzard play or something. Because that token's at 18 from the Shura. So we have the Sirocco and then Chain Torrential.
Okay, yeah.
Yep, and then Vayu here. So you know his opponent's still on the Greffer with
and why he can Vayu with oppression on the field because
Vayu targets for cost. So in theory, you can chain oppression, sure.
Right,
I can keep activating Vayu. So
yeah, it's like Treeborn Frog. Just keep going.
It keeps activating in the standby, like a Sinister Serpent in Goat format or something.
That's so silly, dude.
It's really good. Setting a monster, maybe it's a Goblin Zombie or a Turtle.
So like
now we have the Heavy Storm, so he's gonna go for the Blizzard play. Yep.
All right, he's back.
Brionic, double bounce, attack for game. Yep. There we go. 1-1, game 3. I remember this game being.
Were you watching this one?
It's truly a game of all time. I'll say that. But
oh, no.
I don't know. You can see, maybe not. Just the
opening a dust chute.
The slow rage. The slow. Oh, it's just.
It's building.
you just hate to see it. Like.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this. Look at this.
Double Nobleman.
What
was the other one? Decked Heavy and Heavy?
Yeah, Heavy, Icarus. just literally all dead cards. Like, and I'm pretty sure Kyle only sides 2 noblemen, so like this is kind of the argument of like, you know, maybe only side 1. You know, the likelihood of seeing 2 is very low. It's not 0%.
Yeah.
Which, you know, later stages in these tournaments, you know, those percentages can like end up catching up with you. But I think Edison is one of those formats where like siding a bunch of 1-ofs isn't like the worst thing. In comparison to like seeing multiples, I think like when it comes heavy off the top, I hate to see it. I know like in modern, like they like their side decks usually like 5 3-ofs in the side deck. Because like, you know, modern is like 1 to 2 turns, so you need to see your cards ASAP. Versus Edison, like, you know, you have multiple turns, so you'd rather have like a more diverse side deck.
Yeah.
To be able to, you know, navigate these multiple decks. It seems like every like few weeks, like new decks are like topping or being created. So you definitely want a more diverse side deck, which I think you see pretty common.
Yeah, that's something that I even learned like to play around with my main deck. So like I used to have like double bottomless, triple D prison, and like everything, like the 3 of whatever I can. And I switched it up, so now I play like 1 bottomless, 1 compulse, and then in the side deck is the second bottomless or second compulse. If it like play around the different options.
For sure.
Just because like again, like when you open double bottomless, that can be great, but if you're playing against like frogs or something, you don't really need that bottomless. Like, yeah, I'd rather have a compulse to like stop a substitute or something,
right,
or even a dupe frog.
I'm sure he's just calculating game. I think he has game at this point. We have a colossal fighter is getting bigger.
Is it just engrave or?
Yeah, Kyle's just cutting his deck because he knows. And you just hate to see it. Like,
the fidgets. Yeah. The fidgets are.
I mean, it's just
rage fueled.
You know, Goyo. I think Colossus at like 3,000 at least. Like, there's literally nothing he can draw. Yeah, no. So, shout out to Jake for winning. But yeah, that's the end of our second monthly. You hate to see it, but hopefully you guys are here at our third monthly at January 5th here at the Armoury in Fairhaven, Massachusetts. We also do weekly Edison every Sunday at 12:30, so please come through. There'll be links in the description. Take care.
Peace.